Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We're just going to wait another minute or two and make sure everybody's had enough time to hop on, and we'll be right back to you, okay? Not too long. Thank you.
All right, everyone, welcome. Angie, ready to start this?
I'm ready.
Excellent.
Okay, so good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us for our travel talk. My name is Angie Pickett, and I am a travel consultant with CAA in North and East Ontario. We have a full-service travel agency here at CAA, and we make dreams come true for members as well as non-members. Our host tonight is Federico, who is the Strategic Account Manager in Eastern Canada for Uniworld and U by Uniworld. I will now hand it over to Federico.
Thank you very much, Angie, and welcome, everyone. Hopefully, everyone is staying well and staying healthy. My name is Federico, and I'm the Strategic Account Manager here at Uniworld and at U by Uniworld. And I'm super excited to present to you our innovative product, U by Uniworld. First of all, I want to thank everyone for joining this evening, as well as CAA North and East Ontario. We have an amazing partnership with them, and we're really excited about showcasing this product to you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Just a little bit of housekeeping. Everyone is on mute, just in case you do have any background noise. But there is a chat box on your control panel at the right, so you can feel free to put any questions you may have, and we'll be able to answer them at the very end of the presentation. So now, without further ado, let's get started and let's talk about what U by Uniworld is. So I'm just going to turn off my camera so everyone can focus on the screen and the presentation. So U by Uniworld, it's a very exciting product. It's the modern river cruise for the active traveler. And you know, there are many reasons why people choose a river cruise. Number one, U by Uniworld is an incredible opportunity for guests to see multiple countries while only unpacking once. We are not only docked in the city centers, but we also have several overnight stays, allowing guests to explore the local culture and nightlife. We not only visit some of the largest cities like Amsterdam and Vienna, we also visit some smaller towns like Bratislava and Ghent. Guests can also do as much or as little as they like on board and at the different destinations that we do visit. So U by Uniworld was launched back in 2017, and it was originally targeting the millennial and Generation X demographics. So we were looking at the 18 to 45 category. However, before the brand actually did launch, we decided to lift the age restriction, and we offer this incredible experience for everyone 18 plus. As you can see, U by Uniworld is very modern, it is very trendy, and it is very chic. It is completely different from any other river cruise line in Europe. Now let's take a look at some of our ships. we have two incredible ships in our fleet. Number one being the A, which cruises down the Danube, and number two being the B, and each can accommodate on average 120 guests. And we have one of the highest guest to staff ratios. So every 3 guests, there's one of our staff members there willing and ready to assist you with whatever your wants and needs are. Now let's take a deeper look at what makes these ships unique. Number one, our ships are painted matte black on the exterior, and at night they glow neon, which illuminate different colors every evening. When people see the ships, they know it's a U by Uniworld ship because no other ship is decorated like this. The B exterior might be the same as the A, but she is really unique in her own way. She has more red color schemes and cruises the Rhine and main rivers. Now let's take a look at the interior. I always like to compare the decor on board their ships to a W Hotel or even a Planet Hollywood or a Hard Rock. The color schemes and designs on the A incorporate more of the black, the grays, and whites. She's a beautiful modern floating hotel. Just as our sister brand Uniworld, U by Uniworld has incredible artwork on board the ship from artists like Andy Warhol. And this is a picture of the U Lounge, where local DJs join us on board and perform. We have hosts that will do wine and painting classes. We offer mixology classes. We do themed parties, and we even do tequila karaoke. There's also a foosball table for guests to enjoy, where we actually host some foosball tournaments as well. At Uniworld, we really take pride about sustainability, and that is the same with U by Uniworld. Everything is paperless on board. We have flat screen TVs in the lobbies and lounges, which will show you daily excursions, activities, and evening in the dining room, there's a flat screen with the daily menus. The dining room is absolutely stunning, and the culinary is the same farm-to-table philosophy that we offer on board our sister brand, Uniworld. Our staterooms and suites are beautifully appointed and have river views. We offer the same renowned Savoir beds of England on board U by Uniworld as we offer on board Uniworld. And these beds are really unique. They're all handcrafted, and each bed is worth or costs around $20,000. These are really very comfortable beds that after a long day of exploring, doing active activities, you're going to want to relax, and this is the perfect bed to do that in. It'll just melt away. We actually have 3 different types of accommodations on board the U by Uniworld. We have studios, we have French balconies, and we also have suites. We even have 2 studios on each of the A and the B that accommodate for triples. We have 4 suites on board each ship, and they are approximately 256 square feet with dual French balconies. Marble bathroom with dual sinks. We have heated floors. We offer Beam-kind original organic amenities as well, same as we do offer on board Uniworld, which really makes it unique and special. We have a state-of-the-art fitness center, which is larger than your traditional gym on board the river cruise. U by Uniworld has Nordic sticks available for hikes. It offers TRX bands for exercises, yoga classes, and we have 50 bikes on board for clients to venture off on their own or to participate in one of our many guided rides that we do offer. Now, if you do want to explore on your own, you're more than encouraged to do so. Just make sure you do come back to the ship at the end of it. The sun deck has a very comfortable, relaxed feel with the cabanas and day beds. There's an array of activities on the rooftop deck, which include local saxophone performers, barbecues, and we also do movies underneath the stars. And that cabana that you do see there, you can actually rent overnight and you can spend it underneath the stars, which really makes a unique experience. We also have an ice bar, which is also used for our painting and wine events, and our guests can enjoy an evening cocktail before exploring the beautiful destinations they will be visiting. And as I mentioned before, our culinary is locally inspired, and guests on board can enjoy authentic Austrian cuisine such as schnitzel, goulash, or sausage when cruising down the Danube. And we've also increased our meals and now include breakfast, lunch, and dinner daily. Beer and wine will now also be complimentary with lunch and dinner. But you can also, if you are looking for spirits, we do offer drink packages, or you can pay as you go as well. So what's included with U by Uniworld? As mentioned earlier, 3 meals per day are now included, as well as beer and wine for lunch and dinner. We offer 24-hour Wi-Fi, not only in the common areas, but also in your staterooms. Onboard gratuities are covered. We cover your round trip airport transfers, and we include about 10 excursions per itinerary. In addition to the activities I mentioned earlier, we also have a spa on board the ships, and you can enjoy that at an additional cost. And then some of the activities that we do offer on board, we have the local DJs that will come aboard, so you can enjoy a nice dance party, themed parties. One of the themed parties that we do is a dessert themed parties, and our chefs are known to go a little bit crazy with the sprinkles as well as the cream, the wine and painting classes. If you want to learn how to mix drinks, we offer mixology classes, karaoke, and spa services. Plus, there's always more that we do include on your journey. Now, some of the amazing excursions that we do offer. There's a variety of included excursions available, and some of the excursions include easy pace walking tours, visiting some of the city's most famous monuments, while others are more active, such as bike rides through local beaches and small town and villages. Or, as you can see by the screen here, Dutch beer or art, intro to Horn, Wessel bike tour are just some of the excursions that we do offer on these amazing itineraries. Plus, we also offer our U+ excursions, and these are at an additional cost. Guests can enjoy wine tasting, visit to museums, attend concerts, or even partake in kayaking and canoeing. Or, as we see here, we have the U+ Dutch Cheese Trail, Soak It In, or some wine tasting in the Wachu. Now, I know you want to know more about these amazing excursions and some of the itineraries that we do offer with this amazing product. So let's take a deeper look into that. Starting off with rolling on the Rhine. This is Amsterdam to Frankfurt. You're going to visit 2 countries in 8 days. 23 excursions are going to be available for you, and the B is going to be the ship you're going to be sailing on. And the cruise starts in Amsterdam and it ends in Frankfurt, Germany. And you'll be able to enjoy 2 nights in Amsterdam and an overnight in Frankfurt. Some of the highlights of this itinerary include an after-hours tour of the Rheinstein Castle, which features a wine tasting in the gardens, a 31-mile bike ride along the Rhine River, or you can even visit a local cheese farm and enjoy some tasting. Now, I invited a few of my special guests to help me explain to you more about these amazing itineraries. All right, so I invited some of our U hosts that you're going to be seeing on board the ship. So the first one, let's hear a little bit from our first U host, Boris.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Boris. I'm from Frankfurt, and I'm going to be one of the U-hosts this year, working mainly on the B. We go from Frankfurt, the financial center of Europe, to Amsterdam, the party city, and then down to Brussels, Belgium, the capital of Europe, on our new itinerary in 2020. Well, many of my friends ask me, why would I choose your cruise? Why would I go with you river cruises? The answer is quite easy, because with you, you can be you. You can do whatever you want. You can be very flexible. Maybe last night you went out to one of the nice cities we are sailing to, and we are mostly staying overnight. You had a couple of beers, couple of drinks, just stay in bed and chill. Then you wake up when you want, maybe attend to some of the activities we have on board. Paint and wine classes with a local artist, some mixology classes, for example. And then you just chill on the roof terrace while the nice landscape is passing by. See some castles, see some beautiful cities, and you just enjoy where you are. Or you come with us, with the U-host. You do a little orientation walk in the city, the so-called U-host walk. You grab a bike, follow the bike guides, and go along the most scenic parts of the river. Or you just attend to one of the U-Times, an unforgettable and nice tour we offer for you while we are docked. So, don't lose time, book a cruise with us, and we're looking forward to seeing you at your river cruises.
Thank you, Boris, and I do apologize for the video being upside down. Our U-hosts are known to do special things, but this is something incredible that I have never seen before. So I do apologize for that. But thank you, Boris, for sharing some of the amazing activities and excursions we're going to be doing. Now let's take a deeper look as well at some of the featured excursions. First one being the Rudenheim night at the castle. So get ready to explore Rheinstein Castle in the Loreley Valley after dinner and its beautiful Burgundy garden. You'll take a coach and a ferry across the Rhine River and walk up to the castle. You'll be able to toast some sparkling wine with the owners as you learn more about the history and then explore this fascinating castle on your own. Whether you want to feel like you're royalty or looking for ghosts, a night in a medieval castle is the way to do it. When you roam the castle in the crypt or the banquet halls, private quarters, and spectacular towers, you'll get the spookiest up-close insight into what castle life it was all about. Another amazing excursion, it's our U Plus, and that's the Horn and Dutch Cheese Trail. Cheese lovers get to rejoice with this one. As part of your Make Travel Matter experiences, you're headed to the Velden family-owned cheese farm, Veldich Hoeve, which has been operating for over 25 years now. On this completely energy-neutral dairy farm, animal welfare is the most important thing. A herd of over 100 cows are fed on a vlog-free, non-genetically manipulated, soy-free diet and drink then the collected rainwater only. Their milk is gently collected by a robot to create the delicious Biermeister cheese. And you can learn more about the passion of sustainable farming and see how the famous Dutch cheese is made and get a sampling for yourself. So hopefully that is an amazing itinerary that you're going to want to do, but there's definitely more to come as well. Next one being is our Amsterdam and Brussels bound. This is Brussels to Amsterdam, 2 countries, 8 days, 27 excursions you can partake in. And again, it'll be sailing on with the B. And Amsterdam and Brussels bound is our brand new itinerary for this year. And you can enjoy 2 nights in Brussels and an overnight in Amsterdam. Some included and optional excursions include kayaking at Ghent, visiting the Rembrandt Museum, the Heineken factory, and then the windmills in Kunderjik. So let's hear what Casper has to say about this amazing itinerary. If it is upside down, I'm just going to skip over what Casper has to say, and I do apologize for that.
Hey, you cruisers. My name is Casper. I'll be your host this season on the brand new route on the B, Amsterdam to Brussels. Coming to you live from Amsterdam. Nice to see you all. This is the capital of the country called the Netherlands, formerly known as Holland, and formerly known for tulips, blue plains, canal houses, Heineken, all of that stuff. Of course, it's still known for that, and it's still great. But did you know the World Economic Forum just named the Netherlands as the 2nd most digital economy in the world after Singapore, and the 2nd most competitive economy in the world after the US? Just to say, a lot more going on here, and that's why the Hyperloop is being built here. That's why Uber and Netflix and many others have their HQ here. So what I'm saying is, old traditions and new innovations go hand in hand in this country below the sea. So it's great we're seeing Amsterdam on this trip, with all of its traditions, all of its sassy, naughty communities. Lovely to explore and get into trouble. But we're also going to Rotterdam this year, which is probably the most vibrant city in the northwest of Europe right now. Lots of business going on, lots of art, lots of food, lots of modern architecture, and we're having interesting and fun ways to explore the town. After which, we sail on to Old Zealand with cute little Dutch towns, enormous delta projects to explore by bike, beaches, oyster farms, and so on, and then move on to Belgium. So what I'm saying is, for me, river cruising is a great combination. Getting our guests to get in touch with old culture, with new culture in a fun, active way while making new friends. Come along. I hope you sell well. Ciao.
Thank you very much, Casper, for that lovely introduction to this amazing itinerary. So included in tours is our Amsterdam canals. When you are visiting in Amsterdam, you definitely have to take a canal cruise. So a must do when you are in Amsterdam is a cruise on the famous canals. The waterways are recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is known as the Venice of the North. And you haven't done Amsterdam until you've done and truly explored the canals. With, of course, mimosa in hand, we'll take the canals by boat. Sure, you won't see all 165 of them, but we'll sure get close. This included excursions is a 1-hour canal cruise, and on the route you'll pass by Windmill, which is now doubles as a brewery for specialty beers, many houseboats. You'll see a zoo where you can spot wild animals such as giraffes, elephants, and the Amstel River with the Hermitage, skinny bridges, and Amstel Hotel. And you'll finish the cruise through the oldest part of the town. Another amazing excursion is our U+ excursion, Rotterdam, obviously the windmills in Kinderjik. You'll embark on the boat for about a 45-minute ride to the Kinderjik windmills. This journey is scenic through the Amsterdam. You'll see cute houses and then out into the polders and into Kinderjik Heritage Site. The Kinderjig is known as a beautiful landscape of empty marshes, waterways, and 19 historic windmills, some brick, some are timber, that ornament the area. The mills are kept in operating condition and some still even function as residences. Explore the scenery of tall reeds, lily pads, and gorgeous birds by bike, and stop at a local farm for cheese tasting. It's an amazing, quintessential Dutch landscape to wander through. And then after the windmill, you'll visit, the group has time to visit the Kinderjig Visitor Center and obviously the gift shop if you do want to purchase anything. Our next amazing itinerary is the Vienna Vibe. It's this Vienna to Nuremberg, or you can do it Nuremberg to Vienna. All of our cruises do go in reverse as well. 2 countries, 8 days, 27 excursions, and you are sailing on the A. And then the Vienna Vibe visits 2 countries while on the Danube. And with overnight stays in Vienna, you can visit the Schönberg after hours, enjoy a classical music concert of famous composers like Mozart and Strauss, or even learn the waltz. And we'll also be offering cooking excursions where guests can learn how to make schnitzel. Let's take a quick peek and hear what Patricia has to say about this amazing itinerary.
Hi, I'm Patricia. I'm coming from Poland, and I'm very proud to say that I'm a U-host on board one of the U River Cruises ships, and I would like to explain you why traveling with us will show you the world from a little bit different perspective. We are a cruise for people who cannot sit in one place. That's why I love it so much. It's for active people, and our tours have always a little bit spice on it, and our beautiful ships. I didn't tell you about the ships. 1 second. On board our Black Beauties, you will find the happiest crew, local food, a great range of alcohol and cocktails. We are making plenty of daily entertainment. We are making treasure hunt, casino. We have mixology, paint and wine, and of course every day different theme party. If you want to know more, join us. Cheers!
Thank you, Patricia, for that introduction. And let's take a look at some of the included excursions. Find out exactly what Regensburg is called Germany's medieval miracle. This walk will walk you through the most historic and well-preserved parts of the city. Walk from the ship along the Danube towards the old stone bridge. You'll be able to look at beautiful views and bustling cafes located on the other side. You'll be able to cross the bridge over the road into the Bruckstrauss alley and walk up the Goliath house. You'll walk through the Domplatz Cathedral surrounded by the shopping area, and then you'll be taken from the Domplatz through the narrow Kamgrassi, which will take you right into the old city at all. At the end of your journey, you'll be able to relax and enjoy beer at a local pub. This is one of the included tours of the Regensburg, and we offer a U+ excursion in Passau, which is the 6 senses of Bavaria. This tour starts in the front of the ship. It's a 2-hour tour which combines entertaining stories about the history, life, and culture of Passau and Bavaria with about 5 stops, which makes the tour really special. You'll meet an artist and see his studio. You'll taste several local and typical drink and bites to eat. And then the tour ends with a typical Bavarian lunch that includes pretzels, sausages, and beer. And you're going to experience a daily life there and learn more about the traditions that make it very, very special. And last but definitely not least is our Eastern Europe escape. And this goes from Vienna to Belgrade. You'll visit 4 countries, 8 days, 24 excursions, and it sails with the A. And it's definitely last but not least, and you'll visit some amazing countries, including Austria, Slovakia, Hungary, and Serbia. And you can enjoy overnight stays in Vienna, Budapest, as well as Belgrade and Serbia. You can enjoy kayaking and bike tours in Belgrade, hiking and thermal baths in Budapest, or even visit a 5th country and enjoy a Croatian meal at a local home. Now let's take a look at what Martin has to say about this itinerary.
Oh, hi there. My name is Martin, and I'll be working as a U-host on our beautiful A this year. I've been working for Uniworld for 11 years, and I could be more excited to join U River Cruises. Let me show you why I love to do it so much. We are trying not to use those. I know that's a public bus, but we couldn't find a tour bus. But we're trying to use one of those, and those, and this. And we hike up to these beautiful castles.
Martin, are you okay? Martin!
Even our ships are different. Oh no, white like everybody else. Black. But have a look for yourself. Gorgeous, isn't it? It might be more difficult to see during the night. It's beautiful nevertheless. And after the day well spent discovering new places and experiences and the hike, you deserve a little rewards with your new friends and of course us. Cheers.
Thank you, Martin. As you can see, our U hosts have a lot of character and they're definitely going to make your experience a lot of fun. So some of the highlights of this itinerary. Number one is the included tours are Budapest bests. You'll enjoy a walking tour through Budapest's many important sites together with your local guide. You'll be using actually local transportation and you'll get around and we'll also get a taste of some delicious specialties from Hungary. The beautiful capital is full of history, art, colorful markets, and believe it or not, some of the best bars in the world. The riverfront along Budapest is iconic and stunning. By holding so much cultural integrity and excellence, UNESCO has designated pretty much the entire span of the riverfront as a World Heritage Site. This protects such sites as the Parliament, the Buda Castle, and the Fisherman's Bastion. And you also have a U+ excursion, and that's a day trip to Croatia. And today you'll have a chance to get to know another country and cross the borders to Croatia. You'll have a typical lunch in a Croatian family, with a Croatian family, sorry. You may see their house and garden as well. And then after you'll head over to Karanak Ethno Village with houses and a famous museum and one of the best restaurants in the country. Hopefully this explains some of our amazing itineraries that we are offering on the U by Uniworld experience. And sustainability is a key part of who we are at the Travel Corporation. At U by Uniworld, we have eliminated the use of single-use plastics, and we've completely paperless free, or we've gone completely paper-free on board our ships. We not only want to visit the world, we want to make sure we are taking care of it as well. And just to go over some of our offers that we do currently have in market. Right now, we do have our 2022 early booking savings. This is you'll save 10% on select 2022 cruises when you pay in full at the time of booking. And this one offer expires June 30th, 2021. And for those on board and on board and are part of CAA, you have your CAA member benefit, and this is one of the advantages of booking with CAA. This is where you'll enjoy $100 shipboard credit per person on any 2021 or 2022 departures. And you can use this for such excursions like our U+ experiences or the spa. And there's more that you can definitely take advantage of, such as our drink packages as well. Now, before I leave you, I just want to share with you a little taste of what the feeling and what it's going to feel like when you are on board and seeing the side of the ship and just sailing on a river. So just an amazing experience. I know everyone is itching and ready to travel, and you know, things are looking bright, things are starting to open up, and we can't wait to have you on board and show you what an amazing experience U by Uniworld is. So that actually takes me to the very end of the presentation. And you definitely don't want to forget about your CAA travel consultant of all the amazing clubs in Northern Eastern Ontario. So I will go back on camera. Hi, everyone. We're back here.
Thank you, Federico. That was wonderful. Makes me want to go cruising again.
Thank you.
Shall we open it up to some questions?
Absolutely. Let's take a look at the chat box, see if there's any questions here. Some people having some sound issues. We do apologize if you did have some sound issues and couldn't hear, but this presentation is being recorded and we'll make sure that your CAA travel consultant will definitely send that out to you. I don't see any questions in the chat box.
Okay, we've got a quiet group.
Quiet tonight, yeah. Hopefully they were just taking it all in. And I'm sure some questions will come Maybe not now, but again, if they do come to you, definitely reach out to your CAA travel consultant, and they'll be able to share, more information with you about this amazing product.
Yeah, I think we'll follow up with an email to everybody who attended as well.
Absolutely. You're very welcome, Brenda. Thank you for the interesting presentation. More than welcome. Thank you for joining. So I guess that takes us to the very end. If no one else has any other questions. Did you want to wrap it up, Carrie? And
Yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Federico, for a wonderful presentation, and thank you for everybody for attending. Stay safe and healthy.
thank you, everyone. Have a great
Okay.
evening.
Night, everybody. Thank you.
Good night. Thanks, Angie.